Avoiding inner work is actually much harder than doing the inner work. All the avoiding you're doing is exhausting. This is running your life, constantly chasing another ideology, another why have I been chosen? Who is choosing you? Are you choosing yourself? So this is day 14 of working on yourself for yourself. Are you still giving your power away for someone to decide how much you're worth? Are you still watching people who are telling you that you need to, I don't know, wait for another moon, full moon, or whatever? Or are you actually claiming your identity? You're choosing yourself. Because that's one of the predicaments of our inner reality is that unless we actually take ownership of it and become responsible for it, other people will come and make decisions for you. So who is making your decisions about how much you're worth, how much intellect you have, or how pure your heart is, right? Or what really brings you joy and excitement, right? Or you just chasing entertainment. How entertained do you feel? Do you feel entertained? Or do you just make yourself and make your consciousness into a scrambled egg and you just keep running into the same wall? That's the question for day 14, right? Listen, if you don't make those decisions, those decisions will be made for you, will be made by the system. Unless you actually understand yourself and start taking ownership of your power to be the maker of your own life, nothing is going to happen. You're just going to repeat the same day, the same behaviors, the same choices, the same people will show up in your life with the same problems, right? And you don't prioritize yourself. You don't prioritize understanding how you operate, how your mind operates. You're just going to repeat the pattern. And if the pattern serves you, that's great. But if it doesn't, what are you waiting for? What are you actually waiting for? Are you finding excuses constantly? Oh, well, I don't have the time. I have kids. Listen, your kids want nothing more than actually for you to do the work because every bit of work you do on yourself, they won't have to do it because kids inherit our traumas. Kids inherit our ways of thinking, our anxiety, and our depression, right? The same way you've inherited your nervous system, your inner world from your parents and from the way you were brought up. So, do you want to be the person who finds solutions or do you want to be the person who finds problems? What sort of parent do you want to be? Or future parent, right? Because, you won't have a good outer life if your inner life is neglected, right? If you keep repeating the toxic, harmful, dysfunctional patterns of your family, the ways you think, the way you actually process emotions, you're just going to repeat the same shit. Unless you become conscious of those patterns, deconstruct them one by one. There's not that many of them. There's not that many of them. You're just going to repeat the same thing. And again, there's a decision to make, right? It's a bit like renovating a house. You need to know what work needs to be done. And it's not going to happen in the chaos of overwhelm, of consumption, or, reading another book. You writing your own book of your own life, right? You are the maker of your own life. And in the meantime, you keep neglecting yourself. You keep outsourcing your power and giving your power away to create the life you want for yourself, for your kids, your career, whatever you want to do. Not knowing who you are is a lot harder than actually knowing who you are because from knowing who you are comes the knowing what to do and how to move forward. And not moving forward is the most frustrating thing for a human being. You're an organic creature, right? We can talk about energy at some point, but The fact that you are wasting your energy, your creative energy, on shit that is meaningless, makes you confused and overwhelmed. There you are. That's your homework for today. Where in your life you wasting your creative power? Where in your life you are repeating the meaningless shit that just makes you exhausted, overwhelmed, and confused? See you tomorrow.